Today we have got some awesome stuff to talk about. We are going to be talking about the ZAPOTRON finally returning as a mythic item. Not only that, we're also going to be talking about a bunch of other mythic items that you have to see. Now, before we get into it, guys, if you are hoping for no school next week, wouldn't that be amazing? If so, leave a like on the video, but be fast. But yeah, on top of that, guys, we're also going to be going over like some new secrets on the Chapter 3 map, a glitch, and a ton more. Oh, and by the way, be sure to comment the name of this skin down below, and I'll leave hearts on a bunch of the ones that get it right. But guys, hold up. I gotta tell you about a game I've been having a ton of fun with, and that game is Dragon City. If you guys haven't checked out this game yet, I mean, you just have to. It's so much fun. And I mean, what's cooler than dragons? They're also the sponsor of today's video. But yeah, this is a free-to-play game on iOS and Android where you can collect thousands of dragons with different elements and rarities so that you can build your own dragon empire. But you'll need to collect food, gold, and gems in order to expand your city and unlock new levels. On top of that, you can breed 2 dragons to get new ones. You hatch them and then feed them so that they evolve even further. Then you can train them and take them into battles against other dragons. There's several events every week and even a brand new battle pass to discover where you can unlock new dragons and rewards daily. The game also has dragons from some of your favorite YouTubers like Preston and Wisp, who this month partnered with Unspeakable to create the Unspeakable Dragon. Now, Dragon City wanted to give you guys a special gift, so if you click the link in the description and download Dragon City, you will get a special free reward of 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the Scout Dragon to get you started. Definitely go check that out. This game is a ton of fun. Now, just jumping on into it, guys, with the first thing I want to show you before we get into like the ZAPOTRON, obviously another mythic was added, the Spiderman's web shooters. And would you believe it, there's actually some glitches with them already that I gotta show you. So first things first, let's go onto the map and find some of these. I like to go over to this section right here. Almost nobody ever goes over there. And by the way, if you want to find these, Hypex posted this map right here, which shows what I think are every single location for the web shooters. So as you can see, we've got some Spider-Man webs. Anywhere where these are on the map, you can pretty much find the web shooters, and there's a spot. So let's go and pick up some of the web shooters before we hop into the glitch. And yes, we got the brand new mythic. Let's go. Now, on top of that, there's a few other spawns in this location, like right up here on the tree. We can break this down to get those. And just like that, we picked up yet another one. However, you'll notice that we didn't actually get another one. I'll show you why that is in just a second here. But like, seriously, these things are so awesome. Oh my gosh, we got stuck. But I'm also going to pick up the third one over here just so that we have every single one of them just like that. So yeah, we've picked up 3, but yet we only have 1. That doesn't make sense, right? But now, guys, check out one of the glitches with this item. If you go into your menu and scroll over, you will see that they stacked up into a single stack, but it doesn't display like that, which means that if we split the stack, we can drop multiple of these and they will go into the same pile. But like, for example, here, if we split them into different areas so that they don't join together, just like that, we now have 3 different mythic Spider-Man web shooters, and each of them has that same amount of uses. However, if we were to pick them up separately and use them like this, obviously that one would have 78 and the other ones would still have 79. But that also begs the question, how many can you stack in like a single tent? Oh, check this out. We've literally got some tents right next to the area that we picked these up from. That also means that we could split them and then put them in different sections just like that. So there we go. We've got 3 of them inside of one single tent, and we could stack those with even more if we wanted to. But keeping it going here, let's first talk about another mythic item that's going to be added in the very near future. That is called the IO Brutes Stinger SMG. And yes, it is in fact a mythic SMG that has some pretty crazy stats. Now, the IO Brute is a brand new boss that's going to be coming out in the near future. We'll go over more details about him in a separate video. But yes, guys, this is a variant of the normal SMG within Chapter 3, but with better stats. So like, as you can see here, it has got a damage per second of 288 with a damage per shot of 24, a fire rate of 12, a magazine size of 30. Overall, this item is just crazy. The SMGs are already super good this season, so getting a mythic one, and only one of these can drop per match, but I guess you could put them in tents and stuff. Either way, it is going to be a super good item. Now, before we hop into the next mythic item, I want to show you something else that has to do with weapons here. This is actually a trick or secret on the brand new map that can help you get some awesome awesome weapons at the very start of every one of your matches. Now, I gotta kind of remember where this is. I think it's over at this area of the map, or possibly, I think it's maybe over at this spot. Okay, yes, that is definitely the spot we need to go to. It's this small little barn area with the windmill out in front of it. So if we go down into this section, oh my gosh, there he is already. There is a llama that always spawns in this area. Now, obviously, this is a bit hard to catch the llama with just a pickaxe. Yes, we definitely need like an item or something. But I mean, the thing is, this llama literally always spawns over in this area. So if you grab some weapons and are able to actually eliminate him, you'll get a really good start to your match. No, he's going away. Come on, man. That's no fair. Okay, hold up. Let's try that again. This time, I'm thinking it may actually be better if we drop at this area right here to grab some weapons first. Yeah, this will definitely work a lot better because if we land here, we can get these chests, open them up for some loot that will then let us fight the llama. That sounds so funny to say. And then we'll be able to get the full loot out of the loot llama. Where's this chest? Oh, there it is. It's literally on top of the beam. Sweet. So yeah, now we have plenty of stuff to go get that llama. And as you can see, he again spawned right out in front. Oh, and he's already running away. No, get back here. Wait, he can open doors? Oh my gosh, get back here, llama. What are you doing? Yes, he's fully stuck. So now we can, oh no, he's gonna get out. What? No, how do you escape? Oh, he got knocked over. All right, so we're just going to fire at him from point blank range. Come on, just a few more shots. So close. Use one more shotgun. Let's go. So we got a ton of ammo and a ton of shields from him. Oh, and he even dropped chug splashes. Let's go. So yeah, guys, that is an amazing trick to start off your matches for some amazing heals. And also check out all the materials we have. It's amazing. Now getting back into it here, this is the second of the 3 mythic items I want to talk about today. And by far one of the most important, the ZAPOTRON. Yes, we have some brand new info about the ZAPOTRON finally returning into Fortnite. This item has been probably the most talked about, but one that was only in the game for literally a few hours. But what do we know about the ZAPOTRON? So basically, part of this info goes all the way back to before Chapter 3 even started. Well, right before, when we were drifting around in the water waiting for the new chapter to start. As you guys know, during that time, a bunch of stuff was able to drift past us, giving us some clues about what was going to happen on the new map. Like, for example, according to iFireMonkey, some of those items were in fact Spider-Man's backpack, which we just recently saw is now how we get the Spider-Man's web shooters on the map. On top of that, there was also things like the Peely drink and the cube crystals, which we've seen in previous seasons. Granted, those don't have to do with the current season. And then on top of that, there were a bunch of other items as well, like the butter barn, which then became a location on the Chapter 3 map too. However, guys, one of the items that I actually caught a glimpse of was the ZAPOTRON floating by. That is right, guys. Literally, the ZAPOTRON was floating in the water during this part of the season. Now, judging from the other items that we saw float by that later became items or locations within Chapter 3, this has got to be a hint that we're going to see the ZAPOTRON return in one of the next updates in the near future. And I mean, check out the files for this. Like, it is still in there, fully modeled, and you can see that it even says ZAPOTRON on the side of it. Now, so far, as for the specifics, we don't have any like stats on it, implying that this is probably going to be added later in this season instead of one of the newer mythics that's going to come sooner. But again, by far, this has got to be confirmation that we're going to see it super soon. Now, next up after that, guys, I want to show you a glitch that has to do with weapons. It's a bit of a small glitch, but it's still pretty cool. It has to do with the area over at the Foundation statue. So next to the sanctuary, you guys know where that is. If you go to the right of it to where the statue is, I think down at this island, there's actually a secret chest glitch. If you go over to this area, at least I think it's that island. Maybe it's this one over here. Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. It's not the island right here. It's the smaller one right next to it. If you go over into this spot, you will notice a chest here that looks pretty normal, right? Well, once you go to open it, you will see that there's actually 2 chests in this single location. I completely stumbled upon this by accident in one of my matches, but if you're running by this spot, I mean, definitely check this area, because if 2 chests happen to spawn, obviously not every chest will spawn every match, but if you get lucky enough, you will get 2 in 1, which is a great way to grab some loot while you're moving around. Now, keeping it going here with the next item, this one may or may not be a mythic. Honestly, I think that it could be just because of how useful it is, but it's actually one that was revealed within the trailer for Chapter 3. Now, as you guys know, during this season, we got 2 brand new healing items. The first of of which is the Guzzle Juice. That's a pretty fun one. And then the second of which is the Med Mist. I've talked about both of those before, but there is actually a third healing item coming out super soon. So again, if we go back to the trailer for chapter 3, at this section right here, you can see a brand new item that we've never seen before. It is like this canister that you throw onto the ground and it sprays out healing to any player around it, which honestly looks like a super useful item. Now, as for like the specifics about this, apparently it is called the Shield Sprinkler, which honestly makes sense, right? But yeah, it has a max stack of 1 and it lasts for 30 seconds after you throw it down. Now, actually, this doesn't heal HP. It instead heals shield, hence the name Shield Sprinkler, but it recovers 2 shields every 0.4 seconds, which basically means like 150 shield for the full 30 seconds or 100 shield within 20 seconds, which isn't super fast, but again, it can heal multiple people within the radius at the same exact time. Now, as for the rarity of this, I'd expect that maybe it could be blue, but that they would also maybe add a mythic variant, similar to how we had the mythic Chug Splash that possibly heals you even faster, or they could add that it heals HP as well. Either way, it's going to be an awesome item. Now guys, remember to download Dragon City through the link in the description so that you can claim that 15,000 food, 30,000 gold, and the Scout Dragon. What are you waiting for? Go and build your Dragon Empire. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more fun videos coming up soon. On top of that, you can check out some of my previous videos here, such as going over a bunch of XP glitches. That's definitely a good one. But again, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.